Good morning. This is a very short lesson about our digestive system. As you can see in the diagram, we have the main parts involved in the process. The mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, and then the small intestine, which is way longer than the one shown in the picture, and then to end up in the large intestine. But as you notice, there are some glands over there, and they are also part of the digestive system, but we will see in a minute how. Everything, as we said, starts in the mouth, and through the mechanic action of the muscles and the teeth, which break down the food into smaller pieces in order to increase the surface area for the enzymes secreted by the salivary gland to act upon and start the digestion of carbohydrates. Therefore, the food will become moistured and will become what is called the bolus and go through the esophagus to the stomach thanks to peristaltic movements, which are contraction of the esophagus wall and that push down the food to end up in the stomach, where the digestive process continue thanks to the hydrochloric acid. So the stomach environment, let's call it, is very, very acidic, and this allows the food to be further digested. But the interesting thing about the stomach is that it doesn't digest itself, and this is interesting because it's organic matter, and this is thanks to the fact that the stomach has a special mucus which prevent the stomach wall to be digested by the hydrochloric acid. Therefore, the hydrochloric acid will digest the mucus, but the mucus is constantly produced. Therefore, you won't be able to affect the stomach wall. And then the food goes through the pyloric sphincter to end up in the first part of the intestine, the small intestine, which is called the duodenum. And it's a very interesting part because it has a connection with the glands, like the gallbladder and the pancreas and the liver, which will secrete the enzymes that are necessary for the food to be further digested, because fats and proteins digestion mainly take place in this part of the intestine. And as we can see, then the actual absorption of the food start in the small intestine thanks to this villi, and you can see the villi have this shape, which every villi has also microvilli, and these shapes allow an increase of the surface area. And the microvilli are full of capillaries, which where the actual food absorption, nutrients absorption take place. So the macromolecules will go through the epithelium and end up in the bloodstream. And eventually, from the small intestine, the food continues its journey through the large intestine, where the water absorption takes place, and then the food products, so the waste products and bacteria mainly will be secreted through the anus, and number 2 is the. So thank you for your attention and have a lovely